NPP declares it will continue the struggle until the election results are overturned in its favor, as thousands of party supporters take to the streets of Kumasi in protest.
I am here to give you the commitment of the leadership of your party that the struggle continues. The struggle is not over. We shall continue with this struggle until victory is ours.
We tell you why leaders of today's march failed to submit a petition to the Electoral Commission as planned.
This is Top Story with Evans Mensah.
Top Story is brought to you by Bond Financial Services, your success, our passion. Belacra Mineral Water, the new generation mineral water, as well as MyJoyOnline.com. We're live from the Multi TV studios, also live on Joy 99.7 FM. They came out in their thousands in a show of strength and numbers, with one firm commitment to continue the struggle until victory is theirs. The words of National Chairman of the NPP, Jacob Echebelante, as he led the party's street protest in the Ashanti region against the conduct of the December 7 polls. It was dubbed the March for Justice, and the outpouring of anger was directed at the Electoral Commission. Organizers, however, failed to submit a petition to the EC as planned. I will shortly tell you why, but let's first listen to Mr. Echebelante committing the party's leadership to a long struggle to overturn the election results.
I am here to give you the commitment of the leadership of your party that the struggle continues. The struggle is not over. We shall continue with this struggle until victory is ours. I am also here to tell you that the leadership of the party has heard you. We heard you even before you spoke. That's why the National Executive Committee rejected the results. And we said we will challenge the results in the Supreme Court and strengthen our country. I apologize that Nana Akufo-Addo is not here today, but we asked him to stay back and work with the lawyers, work with the law team to put the case together and make sure that when we take that case to court, there is no chance that it can be lightly dismissed.
The party's General Secretary, Kwadwo Owusu-Afriyie, has some strong words for the Chairman of the Electoral Commission.
It was based on lies and falsehood that Afari-Gyan declared John Mahama winner. As for John Mahama, we have nothing against him. But as for Afari-Gyan, we summon him before God. He will suffer in Ghana for his own action. The troublesome child who won't allow the parents some sleep at night will also not have the attention during daytime. For this, whether Afari-Gyan likes it or not, he is like Pontius Pilate, who washed his hands off the crucifixion of Jesus Christ just to prove his innocence. But anytime the crucifixion of Jesus Christ is mentioned, Pontius Pilate's name pops up. Whether Afari-Gyan likes it or not, anytime election rigging comes up for discussion in Ghana, his name would always be associated to it.
So, did the party achieve its objectives for calling today's march? Joining me on the line right now is Ashanti Regional Secretary of the NPP, Samuel Pine. Thank you, sir, for your time here on Top Story. What did you achieve today?
Yeah, thank you, Evans. And the achievement was great. People came out with the numbers, and it's a demonstration to the whole world that yes, we disapprove of the conduct of the Electoral Commission concerning the 7 December 2012 elections.
Did you achieve anything tangible today with the march?
Definitely, yes. The signal is sent out to the world that a lot of people are aggrieved and that they do not accept the conduct of that result.
I see. We'll be joined shortly by Mr. Amakye, a political science lecturer, with his thoughts on whether today's march was necessary or not. Some suggest, Mr. Pine, that really you didn't need today to make any case because you already indicated that you're going to go to court.
Yeah, Evans, you see, I'm amazed when people make such assertions or they reason on that logical line that because we go in the court, there's no means. The Constitution clearly states that if somebody's aggrieved or people are aggrieved, they can resort to the law courts, they can go on demonstrations, they could hold press conferences, issue press statements, whatever means. And it doesn't matter when you use a myriad of these means to send your view forward. This is a popular, what they call it, statements by party supporters and action by party supporters, notwithstanding our urge to go to the law courts to have redress. So I'm quite amazed when people make these assertions that yes, you go in the court and the protest wasn't necessary. After all, who states what is necessary and what is unnecessary? We have decided, and the people who want us to be on the streets have said that, yes, they want us to be on the streets to push the point forward to the whole world to know that, yes, the agreement is a necessary thing that we did, and we've achieved maximum results.
Is Mr. Amakye on the line right now with me? We'll see if he gets on the line. We'll try and put those questions to him, whether there was any political gain today with the decision to go onto the streets. But let me ask, so the objective was to send a message to the world that what? You believe the results were rigged?
And apart from the results being rigged that we have evidence to point to, there are certain things that went on that we, especially in the Ashanti region, are not satisfied with. When you go to the CI 75 plus 30, 1 and 2, especially the 2 sets, and the voter shall go through biometric verification before he votes. This is something that Dr. Afari-Gyan, the commissioner, personally upheld and told the world that yes, they were not going to countenance on that. This was adhered to strictly in the Ashanti region, when my own grandma in the village where I voted could not vote because she couldn't be verified. But in other parts of the country, you have people not having verification done for them, and they were voting. And it's a clear subversion of the wish of the people and the letter of the Constitution, which we have the CI 75 out of. And it's something that I think people are so much aggrieved on that they should protest.
And today you had planned to send a petition to the Electoral Commission's office in the Ashanti region, but you failed to do so. I'm told that we had some security concerns why you were not allowed to go there. Stay on the line for me, Mr. Samuel Pine, because I've been joined on the line right now by the PRO for the Ashanti Regional Police, Mr. Tanko, Mohammed Tanko. Thank you, sir, for your time here on Top Story. So what happened with the petition? We understand that they had planned to submit a petition to the Electoral Commission, but they weren't able to do so. Do we know why?
Thank you very much, and good evening to all your listeners. Yesterday, if you remember, we said we had a meeting with the leadership of the MPP at the Regional Police Command, where it was agreed that they will converge on the post office, and from there, their leaders will forward the petition to the EC office. And after that, they will converge on the Africa Park at Ashtown, where the rally will be held. But when they came to the post office this morning, the supporters said they were going to follow their leaders to the EC office. And we thought it would not be security-wise to allow that to happen. Because looking at the nature of the road, they were so thin that if those large number of people should march there, it will cause great traffic congestion. And also, we don't know what some of the supporters will do when they get to the EC office. So we thought it's unsafe for them to march with the EC office. But they also insisted that they were to go with the supporters. So we decided that then that part of the program should be cut out.
And did the leadership take that lightly?
Oh yeah, they agree with that. They they agree with us and they marched to Abbey's Park where the rally was held. Their leaders spoke to them and they dispersed.
I see. Now, how did today's protest in its entirety go as far as security was concerned? Was it organized to your satisfaction as officers of the law?
Yes, I can say that it was very peaceful, it was very successful. They followed the route as directed by the police. Nobody went out of his way to do anything that infringed upon the security arrangement. The only hitch was the fact that all the demonstrators decided to march onto the EC's office, and we thought that would be safe. That was the only hitch, but apart from that, everything was okay.
Thank you, sir, for your time. That's ASP Mohammed Tanko Hazy, PRO for the Ashanti Regional Police. I still have with me Mr. Samuel Pine. So you failed to deliver that petition, as we've just been hearing from the police PRO, because there was a certain disorderliness about the way all of you wanted to go into the premises. Did that take anything away from the objectives of this march?
Evans, I'm surprised by the description you're giving that there was a disorderliness about it all. When I got to the grounds where we're going to start the march, I was told that they wanted to go to the EC to present petitions. I am the person in charge of writing the petitions, and we did not prepare any set petition. Then when we finished with the police yesterday, they all decided that yes, when they look at the numbers that they expect to be out there, it's going to be something else if we march over to the EC. We also saw that yes, we have a case that we're going to submit to the courts. So was it necessary at all even sending a petition to the EC? So when we got to the grounds, I had nothing on me known as a petition to the EC. So when I was told that yes, they said for security reasons we cannot go there, that was it. Not that we failed to go, but we felt it necessary not to go after all.
So you didn't even go to this march with a drafted petition? At all. And what was the thinking behind that? Because yesterday when we spoke to the Ashanti Regional Chairman, Mr. Anto, he was very clear that you were going to meet today, take a decision and draft a petition.
Yes, and that was in the night that we decided, yes, okay, as much as we have something to do with the courts and that the national also have taken the matter up, was it necessary at all?
I see, and some may extend that argument also to the demonstration itself and ask the same question you're asking yourselves right now about the petition, whether it was necessary at all to even do this march, if there was a court action that you are waiting for.
We are talking about two different things here. We're talking about going to courts and the protest and sending a petition to the Electoral Commission, an action which we feel that after all, if for certain reasons, for certain security reasons, we cannot do it, why do we waste that time and think about it? So that is the bottom line, not that we fail to do it or that there's something seriously that hindered it, but that's the reason that, and I'm happy that Mr. Tanko talked about that.
What next now? What happens now?
What happens now, we're looking up to the national officers and the decision that the party took at NEC exactly a week ago to go to court, and when there's any other fallout, then we take the necessary actions.
I see. So this is not over yet. You might decide to do something else as far as separate from the court action that we are still waiting for. It's
going to be over when the court gives a decision. And I believe as people who understand democracy and believe in the tenets of democracy, if the courts rule that yes, we are guilty, or with that we've lost the case, definitely, as law-abiding citizens of the nation, we take the decision of the court in good spirit, and that will be it. But if there's anything else, then the other actions can follow.
Your national chairman says something today I want to run by you. He says, quote, that we will continue this struggle until victory is ours. That, some may suggest, is wishful thinking, to believe that victory will be yours, although the Electoral Commission has declared who the winner clearly is.
when somebody speaks, I teach language and I know what the use of figurative language. When somebody says until victory is ours, that doesn't suggest that definitely we're going to be victorious in courts. If you take the matter to court and we even lose that case, victory will be ours because we made a point. That is the meaning of all that.
Oh, I see. You are not in this so-called struggle to win anything, just to make a symbolic point.
No, not that to make a symbolic point. I'm talking from the point that you simply raised that, yes, if the victory will be ours and that people will extend it to what they've been talking about, especially the NDC propagandists have been talking about. What I'm trying to say is that if we lose the matter in court, victory is ours because we've been able to test the democratic principles of the nation. We'll be able to take a bold step that no other entity in the country has taken. If you remember, in 2004, the NDC said they disapprove of the results of the 2004 elections. They couldn't go to the Supreme Court for interpretation of the laws. Okay? They should have tested the law. And if we do so, it's a victory for Ghana. It's a victory for the New Patriotic Party.
Okay, thank you very much for your time here on Top Story. That's Samuel Pane. He is the Ashanti Regional Secretary of the NPP. And that's it for Top Story tonight. Coming up in 15 minutes, we will speak to the political science analyst and ask him the question whether today's march was really necessary, seeing that the party's already decided to go to court. And we'll also get a perspective from the national chairman of the party as well, as far as the march and the objectives are concerned. You want to stay with us in 15 minutes for that. My name is Evans Mensah. Top Story is brought to you by Bond Financial Services, the Success Our Passion, Belacra Mineral Water, the New Generation Mineral Water, as well as myjoyonline.com. Starting right now is Reporters Angle.